Louis, can I talk to you?
Of course.
I don't even know what to do. My hands are shaking.
Rachel, what's going on?
I'm not getting into the bar.
What? That's ridiculous.
Read this.
After careful review of your application, the Character and Fitness Committee will not be granting you an interview. This is bullshit.
I know, because I knew I was going to have to defend myself, but I didn't think I wasn't even going to have the chance to defend myself.
Okay, calm down.
How can I calm down? This is exactly what my dad was afraid of. He said that they'd hold my relationship with Mike against me.
You don't know this is about Mike.
Of course it's about Mike. What else would it be about?
Could be a mix-up, some kind of clerical error. You could have filled out the paperwork wrong.
I went over it 10 times.
Rachel, there is an explanation for this, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
You don't know that.
Look at me. I promise you will get your interview, okay?
Okay.
Harvey, we have a problem.
What is it? This is about Mike.
Of course it's about Mike. That's why I came here the second Rachel left my office.
What'd you tell Rachel?
What do you think I told her? I told her that it must be some kind of mistake, but you and I both know it's not, which means you need to fix this.
Yeah, I do need to fix it, and I will. Normally, instead of coming to me, you'd go full steam ahead and do something that makes the situation significantly worse.
Possibly. What are you getting at?
Why did you come to me?
Because we said we'd run this firm together, and if we're going to do that, then I have to be honest with myself, what I'm good at and what you're good at.
And you know I'm better at this kind of thing than you are.
I do.
Louis, that shows real growth.
Thank you, Harvey. And it shows growth on your part, not to make light of the fact that I just admitted something that was very difficult for me to admit.
You mean that I'm better at everything than you?
That's not what I said.
Too bad, because it's what I heard.
Okay, Harvey, seriously, this is not about you having fun with me. This is about Rachel.
I know it is. And if I weren't confident that I could take care of it, I wouldn't be giving you a hard time for admitting how much better I am at everything than you.
God damn it.
Sorry, Louis. Gotta go be better at something. See you later.
Want to tell me why you're playing games with my associate's admission to the bar?
You're Harvey Specter.
In the flesh. And if I don't walk out of here with an appointment in my hand, you're going to find out what that means, because Rachel Zane deserves to make her case.
Rachel Zane. This is clearly a scheduling error. Sorry. I will set her interview for 2 weeks from today.
I'd say thank you, but you should have done that in the first place.
I don't think she's going to pass, though.
What'd you say?
I just thought you should know the vote has to be unanimous among the members of the committee. And I have a sense that at least one isn't going to say yes.
Well, you could have just rejected her, but you went to the trouble to get me down here, so get to it.
Well, I'm just saying that if someone were to say, sue my biggest competitor for enough money so that their stock price plummets, perhaps Miss Zane's chances would take a turn for the better.
Let me get this straight. You're on the ethics committee, and you're asking me to do something illegal.
It's not illegal if you can find a legitimate reason to sue them.
And there's got to be more to the story. You wouldn't be calling me in here, blackmailing me into doing this.
The more to the story is, you have a history of ethical ambiguity, and that's what this requires. And you're either going to do it, or you're not. Either way, like I said, Miss Zane's interview is in 2 weeks.
Hey, any luck?
Depends on your definition of the word. I met with the asshole that sent the letter to Rachel.
Let me guess, you couldn't convince him to give her an interview.
I got her the interview, but the vote has to be unanimous, and he's putting a price on his vote.
What does he want?
He wants us to fabricate a lawsuit against his biggest competitor.
Jesus Christ, that's not an ass, that's a criminal action.
You think I don't know that?
Okay, Harvey, if we find a legitimate suit, it doesn't have to be illegal, which means under the circumstances, maybe it's worth doing.
I'm not doing shit until I know the full story on this guy.
Harvey, this is Rachel's future we're talking about.
Yeah, I know it is, but I'm telling you, this isn't all he wants, and I'm not going to agree to anything until I know what the hell it really is.
What are we gonna do?
I'm not doing anything. You are.
I don't understand.
Louis, you were man enough to admit to me that I'm better at fixing things. Well, you're better at something than me, and it's called financial transactions.
I appreciate that, Harvey, but what does that matter?
This guy's doing this to drive down someone's stock price, and I want to know why.
I'll take care of it. What do we tell Rachel?
The truth. It was a mix-up, but now she's got a date on the books. And you and I need to fix this before then.
Louis, can I help you?
I was just thinking about when I stood here years ago and I had to tell you that you weren't going to get into Harvard. You thought you'd never be a lawyer, but I knew you'd find a way.
You got me my interview.
I did. Turns out, it was just a mix-up.
Thank you, Louis. Do you think I'm still gonna have to defend myself about my relationship with Mike?
I don't know, Rachel. But I do know we're going to do whatever it takes to make sure you become a lawyer.